the boss dropped dead in the office. David panicked, afraid he'd be framed for murder, so he bought a last-minute train ticket and bolted. Little did he know, the cops had already cleared him, and the real killer just so happened to be heading in the same direction. Sure enough, they ran into each other. Seeing David staring him down, the killer freaked out, thinking he was being followed. He floored it and took off. In reality, David wasn't even looking outside. He was just admiring his own reflection. Just then, the radio crackled with the latest police report. The suspect had stolen a black Jeep with flames on the side. Citizens, stay alert. Welp, guess this car's no good anymore. Meanwhile, David wasn't doing much better. Just as he was about to get some sleep, the driver told him he had to get off. Turns out he got scammed by the ticket seller. It was a fake ticket, and just like that, David found himself stranded in the middle of nowhere. All night, he wandered through the wilderness. Thirsty, he picked some wild fruit. Hungry, he ate some poisonous mushrooms. Luckily, fate wasn't done with him yet. He stumbled upon an abandoned Jeep, and wouldn't you know it, it was the same one the killer had ditched. So he hopped in and drove straight to the nearest motel. Figured he'd finally get some rest. At check-in, David played it smart, used a fake name, left the motel owner scratching his head.
To Sunhill.
Hillman. Hillmanton?
Christensen Hillmanton.
Anyone who comes up with a name like that, definitely up to no good. Then the owner glanced at the newspaper. Murder suspect stole a black Jeep with flames. Oh hell no, this kid's the killer. The second David walked away, the owner called the cops. Meanwhile, fresh out of the shower, David caught the news himself. Damn, these cops are good. I just found that car this morning in the middle of nowhere, and by noon they already knew. He punched the wall in frustration. Wouldn't you know it? The actual killer was staying in the room next door, and now he thought he was busted. Not long after, the cops swarmed the place. David wrapped a towel around his head, pretended to dry his hair and slipped away unnoticed. But the cops didn't care about him at all. He didn't match the suspect's build. David didn't stop to question his luck. He just ran like hell.